Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be showing you guys another week of me meal prepping. So if you are new, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe because I do post my meal prep videos every Tuesday or every other Tuesday. So alright guys, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into this. Alright guys, so the first thing we are going to work on in this meal prep is what I like to call an Italian protein bowl. It's really filling and it's very high volume for the calories. So I'm definitely excited to show you guys this meal. So we're just going to first start off with breaking down our cauliflower florets. And we're going to make this into cauliflower rice. If you guys have made cauliflower rice before, the steps are pretty self-explanatory. Break up the florets into tiny pieces, then chop it up in your food processor. I unfortunately have a very small food processor. I've been meaning to get a new one, but with COVID and everything, I've just been trying to stay home. But maybe I should just go ahead and order it online. Probably gonna do that very soon. So as I stated, we're just gonna go ahead and make the cauliflower rice and get it ready to fry in our pan. Alrighty, on to the next step. So now we're going to start by putting butter in our pan. Normally I put olive oil or avocado oil, but I ran out. So I'm using the I can't believe it's not butter. I use this because it is dairy free, and as I stated before in my previous meal prep video, I am lactose intolerant. So using this butter allows me to still be able to enjoy butter without the dairy. So that's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir fry this for a few moments, about 5 to 6 minutes I stir fry this for. Then I'm gonna start adding in my seasonings. I add in a half a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of turmeric, about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, as well as a quarter teaspoon of pepper. I'm going to give this a little bit of a more stir for about 6 to 7 minutes, and I'm going to set this off to the side to start on the next step. Alrighty, so now that our cauliflower rice is all fried and all fluffy, we're going to start on our eggs, which is part of the protein part of the bowl. I ended up using this bowl, but it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I should have just looked at it and knew it was going to be too small, but it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and crack up 10 eggs, give it a good beating, and then I'm going to fry it on my pan. So just a side note, just in case if you guys are wondering, the reason why I use 10 eggs is because I am eating for the whole week, which is 5 days for me, which means 2 eggs per day. If you are worried about the protein content or the fat content and you feel like it's too much for your daily macros, you're more than welcome to downsize it to 8 eggs. I personally used to do the same thing when I first started on my weight loss journey. When I would be meal prepping for a certain amount of days, I would always cut my portions to 4 servings or 3 servings, however many days I am cooking for. I just downsize it by 1, if that makes any sense. So I added water in my eggs because it actually makes it more fluffier. So just a cool side note, just in case if you guys did not know that. So now that my eggs are done scrambling, I'm going to throw that on top of my cauliflower rice and start on my Italian sausages. So I know what you guys are probably thinking. Italian sausage has carbs in it. As I stated before in my previous meal prep, I am on a modified low carb diet, so I still enjoy my carbs. And just me personally, my philosophy, I've been losing weight for over a year now. I think it's been like a year and 4 months that I've been what you would call a healthy lifestyle change all in general. So I'm not afraid to eat carbs, guys. So that's the reason why I'm enjoying the Italian sausage, and plus it tastes good. It's very flavorful in your food, and when you are on a weight loss journey, you should never have to feel like you have to disclude food out or your food should taste bland or just not have any flavor. Enjoy food, guys. It's okay. Everything in moderation. So now that my Italian sausage was fully cooked, I went ahead and I threw in my eggs and my cauliflower rice, and I gave that a good stir for about 10 minutes. So now it's all done. So now I'm going to go ahead and start separating my food. I like to use my food scale because, again, it creates the most accurate results. So you make sure that you're eating the same amount of macros each day. So if you don't have a food scale, I would recommend getting one. But just for the people who don't have them, I am using measuring cups. So for each portion, I used about 1.5 cups. But in total of grams, if you're using a food scale, it was about 242 grams. Alrighty, so now that we are all done separating our lunches for the week, we're going to go ahead and continue on with the next step. And just a quick side note, this whole meal actually made 6 days worth of food, which is great because the weekends are usually the busiest times for me, believe it or not, because that's where I get all my recording in and of course do all my errands that I'm not able to do throughout the week. So that was actually pretty great. So next we are going to start working on our dinners for the week. I always like to have a light dinner before I go to sleep, of course, and to me it's just easier on the digestive system. So for this week I am actually going to be enjoying salmon. So what I normally like to do, because it makes the meal prep a lot faster, I usually just go to Walmart and I get the big bags of fillets that are already pre-packaged in individual portions. You're more than welcome to weigh them out, but I just go based off of what the back of the bag says, which is about 130 calories for each piece of salmon. I think it's about 22 grams of protein. I will make sure that I put all the details in the description box below that are more accurate, but I just go based off of what the package says and I go from there. So for my seasoning for my salmon, I don't really go too fancy when it comes to my fish. I just added in some lemon pepper and some oregano. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the oven for about 20 minutes at 400 degrees. So in the meanwhile, while that is baking, I'm going to go ahead and start on my chia seed oatmeals. So I have changed the way that I make my chia seed oatmeal since the last time. I now do 1/4 cup of oatmeal, 1 tablespoon of erythritol, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of my favorite protein powder, and 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. I give that a good mix, and I still do put my 6 ounces of my unsweetened almond milk. One last thing that I want to add into my lunch for the week before we are completely finished is some greens. For this week, I did choose broccoli. I just believe that it is very, very important if you want to feel satisfied throughout the day and feel full, of course, and not consume a lot of calories, is to definitely fill up your plate with a whole bunch of veggies, for sure, especially the dark green ones. And just a quick side note, I know at first I did add in only 1 cup of broccoli, but I ended up going back and adding in 1.5 cups. When it comes to broccoli and dark green vegetables in general are just very low in calories, so never feel ashamed to pile your plate all on them. We all need more greens in our diet, at least I definitely do. So before adding in my fruit, I allowed my chia seeds to kind of soak up the unsweetened milk. So for this meal prep for breakfast, I added in 1/4 cup of blueberries, 1/4 cup of strawberries to my chia seed oatmeal. It gives you that natural sweetness, and as long as you're eating it in moderation and you're being mindful about the portion and how much of it you are eating, it is totally fine to eat fruit on your diet, guys. It's very high in vitamin C as well, so that's very important to keep your immune system up. So our salmon is finally done. Yay! We're almost done with our meal prep, guys. So for my side dish that I'm going to be adding with my salmon, I'm not going too crazy this week. All I am adding is a whole bunch of salad, and to be specific, that garden salad with the shredded up carrots on the side. Yes ma'am, yes sir, we are adding iceberg and romaine salad. When it comes to salad, just plain greens in general again, it's very, very low in calories, so you can have about 4 cups of salad and not even consume nowhere close to 30 calories. So if you're someone that likes to feel very satisfied and you like to munch and eat like me, eating things that are very low in calories are very, very useful to trick the mind into thinking, oh, I'm eating so much food, but in reality, you're really not. I mean, you are, but the calories and the macros are saying something different. Alrighty guys, last but not least, we got ourselves the snacks. Now, as much as we try not to snack throughout the day, it happens guys, and it's best to be prepared with your snacks than to not be prepared and then you convenient to go to the corner store and get yourself a Debbie cake when you really don't need that Debbie cake. So for this meal prep, I am having skinny popcorn as my snack for today. Now I know what some of you guys are saying, it has carbs. Yes guys, it does have carbs, but we are talking about 4 cups of this popcorn for 12 carbs. I'm on a modified low carb diet, so 12 carbs for 4 cups of popcorn sounds like a great deal to me. So I'm cool with that. If you're not, you're more than welcome to opt this out and pick a healthier, well, I should say more low carb option like nuts and maybe a cheese stick or maybe some chopped up cucumbers with some tuna, whatever you guys want to pick for the week. But this is just what I was personally eating for this week. So I'm having 3 days worth of popcorn and then 2 days worth of peanuts. But that is it guys, that is my meal prep. Super easy, super quick. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do end up copying this meal prep, please let me know in the comments down below or follow me on Instagram and tag me in if you end up meal prepping for the week. I don't even care if you even copied this. It just makes me happy enough to see you guys achieving your goals, because meal prepping definitely helps you get there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video guys. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you guys are notified every single time I post a new video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye!